an idea that kind of flips the American dream on its head. And it was something that Kevin DeYoung said about how one of the worst things that can happen to a person is if all their dreams come true. Because usually if that's happening, that's a product of not leaving enough time and energy to know who God is, how true that is, and how countercultural that is to the American dream. Because really, if we're chasing dreams, chasing usually implies something that's reckless, a reckless pursuit towards something, to the neglect of all the other things that we should be prioritizing, like intimacy with God and communing with Him and a relationship with Him. Yeah. And so I just thought, and it makes me think of that quote by William Carey, where he's like, he says, I'm not afraid of failure. What I'm afraid of is succeeding at things in life that ultimately don't matter. And that's not to say that missions is the only thing that matters in this world, because he was a missionary. That's not to say that missions is the only thing that matters in this life, or ministry, full-time ministry like we do, is the only thing that matters. But that means with whatever you do, whatever your job is, if you work in the secular world, in the workplace, if you aren't prioritizing God in your job and doing it for His glory, then ultimately you are succeeding at something that ultimately doesn't matter.